All right, hello everybody. Today's date is November the 1st of 2021. My name is Larry D. Reid, and I'm the host of a Larry Reid Live. Normally, we will be in our studio, but we are not in the studio right now because I have something else that is going on, so I will not be able to be in the studio. But there is something that I need to discuss with you guys that many of you have reached out to me and asked me about. You notice some stories disappeared, some posts disappeared off of my IG, off of my Facebook, and also off of my YouTube. So I'm gonna tell you about that and let you know why that has taken place, what has happened. I'm gonna give you all of the backdrop in just a few minutes. But right now, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that has sent so many things to me this week in the mail to 780 Morosgo Drive in Atlanta, Georgia, suite number 244224. That's suite number 244224. I want to thank you so much for the books, the t-shirts, and then all of the different donations that you guys sent in. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for that. I did see those things. I also want to say shout out to the Patreon, no, the patrons in Patreon. Now, if you are watching me and you are not a patron, you need to become a patron. And you don't have to sign up for the year, just sign up for the month. If you sign up for the year or sign up for the month, remember that if monthly, on the first of every month is when your donation is going to be drafted. If you are a yearly, whatever day you signed up, a year from that is going to automatically renew unless you change it to monthly. So I want to say to those of you that are in Patreon, thank you so much for being in my Patreon and standing with me as I am doing what it is that I am doing. And if you cannot get through to become a patron, something is going wrong with it. Now, look, all thing we can do is help you become a patron. Everything else, you're going to be dealing with Patreon with it. So call 888-317-85. Is that right? 317? It may be 314. 888-317-8575. I think that's right. I don't never do good remembering this kind of stuff. I hope Kendall watching here tell me because I may have just gave you a whole wrong number. You be calling somebody else. But anyway, we got a whole lot of things that will be going on. It's going to be happening in the new Soundstage studio. That's the new studio that we have built. Many of you watching, you donated towards it, and it is still being built out. If you're in Patreon, then you get to see it as it is progressing. And I'm telling you about everything that is happening. So if you want to become a patron, you can go to patreon.com/Larry Live to go ahead and sign up for the monthly. That's a lot easier. You won't even miss that. Or if you're trying to sign up and you have a problem with it because you want to be over there with my experts, because Jordan's going to be coming in there with me in a few days. I also have the stock market lady. She's coming back because of what's happening in the stock market. Shout out to those of you that made that quick $100,000 about 2 weeks ago. And some of you made 10, however many, whatever you were doing, if you done options, if it did push or whatever. But shout out to those of you that are over there. Now remember, that is not what my profession is, or my other experts that are giving y'all some of them letters that fell out the sky through dreams and visions. But that other lady, she is. She's an expert day trader, and she do the bass, she do the bulls, she do all that. Been doing it for years. So if you don't know what I'm talking about and you want some more money, go to Patreon, patreon.com/Larry Live, and sign the heck up so you can get your money, get your mess together, because you need to have some money. I'm telling you right now, especially if you are a black person, in order for you to really, really begin to make some impact in this world, them coins are gonna have to be right. I need you to have the coin. Yeah, you need anointing, you need faith, and all that, but you need some money too, so that you can do what you got to do in this system. You ain't sitting there and have the system running you like that. You're a king's kid. So you need to go to your daddy and let your daddy give you the wisdom and give you some of the wisdom that's out here in this world. You put your nose in some of these books around here and see how you're supposed to go get God's money and put it in your pocket. You hear what I said? Go get God's money. Go get black folk, them ancestors, them Harriet Tubman, them stuff that couldn't get their money. And then you use it and excel in this world, particularly in America. Hell, they won't give us our reparations. What you call them thing? Reparations. They won't give us that. Well, we're gonna take it by force. Okay, well, anyway, I'm so sorry to get out. I got off. But thank you so much. And become a patron. You will be glad that you're darn dead. And then make sure you turn your notifications on so that you don't miss what's happening over there. You end up missing what's happening over there. And I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to remain a part. Okay, so I'm going to thank my patron. November the 22nd. All this preliminary. Hit like, hit share. And then I'm going to tell you what I got to tell you. Then I got to go. November the 22nd is when to change my diaper, to wipe my snotty
take
nose.
248 toward
So
Martin Luther
I
King
want
Jr.
all
Drive,
of you to be
and
able
at
to
20
watch it. It's going to be here on the main platform. So please remember that. The second is when it will be dropping. And the second season of Reading Things My Way, it will be airing on this platform as well. It will be airing on this platform as well. So it won't be behind a paywall anymore. But all the behind the scenes for all of that stuff is going to be in Patreon. This is why it's extremely important for you to go ahead and make a decision on the first day of November. And November means 9. Let me prophesy. Let me prophesy and get close to the thing like this. Can y'all see me? Because I'm chocolate and this black ear. I don't know if you can see. You probably don't see nothing but my chain and my teeth. That's all you see, ain't it? Just chains glistening and then white teeth. Probably the only thing you see. Well, this being the 9th month, y'all think y'all missed it. You're looking for September. They'll prophesy and tell you about all the stuff going to happen in the 9th month. And it did not happen because it wasn't the right time. November means 9. 9! So there's some things you're going to pop out that you're going to birth in the month of November because it is the preordained time. I want y'all to type in there preordained time. This month is the preordained time, and we're going to prophesy that, believe that, speak that over our life on the first day of November. Preordained time for me to give birth on November the 1st. And Patreon is going to play a key part when it comes to you giving birth to what you need to give birth to before the close of the year and be already in the proper posture in 2022. So you need to come over there where the prophets are, the prophets of the stock market, the prophets of money, the prophets of entrepreneurship, the prophets of prayer. We're all over there, and we working every single week. Well, at least every single month. I'm working every single week when it comes to the prayer and prophecy piece. I'm over there every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. sharp. And then many times during the week. So y'all go ahead and bring your whole hand over there. All right, now, that's all the preliminary out of the way. I said November 22nd for the What's the Face. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? All you can see is my teeth and glasses. Your mama!
Use the right lane to take exit 248A toward Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, and at 20 East.
What is this here? Oh, can you see me now? Teeth, glasses, and everything. You can see me now. Okay. Did y'all type preordained time? Did you put it in there? If you ain't typing in there, ain't nothing gonna happen. You just ain't nothing gonna happen in November. We have a regular old November. Did you type it in there? Okay, preordained time. Absolutely. All right. Come on over to Patreon so you get pregnant.
Take the exit, else. Then keep left onto Martin Luther King Jr. Drive Southeast.
I said November 22nd. I think I've done everything. Okay. All right. So this is what I want to tell y'all. So
use the left lane to keep left onto Martin Luther King Jr. Drive Southeast.
What's the cost of Patreon? Go to patreon.com/LarryReidLive and it'll tell you. You get to determine the cost. It can be as little as $12 or as much as $144. You make the decision
at the stop sign,
on how much it's going to be. All right.
Use the right lane to keep right to merge onto I-20 west toward Birmingham.
Let me tell y'all this, because a few hundred of you, I didn't know people paid that close attention to my darn page. Well, say, okay, Larry, what's going on? Why are you why is some of your posts doing a disappearing act? Why is a whole lot of your posts is Kelly Bryson? Why is the whole lot of your posts, there 1 minute we turn around in this whole Kelly Price?
At the light, turn right onto Fulton Street.
And so I had to explain to them, which is, for those of you that wondering because y'all seen the Halloween party. I'm too saved for Halloween parties, but I decided this year, although my daughter had bought me an outfit, the male version of what she had on, I did let her understand that, baby, I know y'all love Halloween real heavy around here in these parts, but
in a quarter mile, turn right onto
I'm not about to put on this outfit with you. I love you, but I'm not about to dress up like y'all about to do right here. I'm a different kind of saved. I'm secular, but I'm paper Bible saved. And I play and I cut up. But my ministry started out in deliverance, casting out demons and doing house cleansing and stuff. I just don't want to give the devil no room. I'm not saying that if you celebrating Halloween, that you giving the devil room and it's demons and goblins and all, and you gonna get a demon. I ain't taking it that deep. It ain't. I don't think it is. But
at
just
the light,
for
turn
me,
right onto Windsor Street Southwest.
Just in case, I don't want to mess up my powers of exorcism and house cleansing, and when I speak in tongues and speak in the spirit, I want to continue to cut down the devil. I don't want him to be thinking that I might be on his team for a little piece for one night only. So nope. I'm not doing that. If I can't come as the Holy Ghost, then I ain't coming. But then the Lord gave me an idea. He said, you can go as Kelly Price. And so that's what I did. I showed up.
Mile, take a sharp
but
left,
I won't
turn on Peter Street Southwest.
I showed up. Because nobody see me. I went as missing Kelly Price. God got away because I want to be a good daddy. So I want to take Halloween away from my children. So I did want to dress up as something, but I'm too safe for that other stuff. So the Lord let me know how exactly I could be a good daddy and at the same time keep my anointment pure. And so I went as missing Kelly Price. Yes, I did. Did you see me? I was there. I was just missing. I was Ow! All right, let me stop. All right. I'm going to the next thing. Man, what was I talking about? I was saying something now. And when I went off about Halloween. Oh, I know what it was. So I didn't even know people paying attention to my page like that. If you're laughing, don't forget $8. $8.88. Kendall, y'all ain't got to show everybody how they can donate if they're enjoying this right now. In fact, I want y'all to just come on Patreon so I can show you how to get some money versus just taking your donation.
Go past this light, then at the next one, take a sharp left turn.
All this time I lived in Atlanta because I'm so saved I didn't even know that Magic City was right over here by where I'm about to go eat at. I didn't know that. I may have to go do some evangelism over there at the Magic City. Particularly the land on of hands. Okay, but anyway. So I didn't know that y'all were paying their attention to my page so much. So many people said, well, Larry, why is your stuff this? We better make a left right here. Why is your stuff? I think this is what is it? Let me not pay attention. I pay attention just right here. They said, Larry, why is your stuff this a darn appearing? What is going on? Is somebody paying you? You getting paid to take down stuff? The hell? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all got me mixed up with somebody else. I ain't gonna say that.
At the light, use the left lane to take a sharp left turn. Then the destination is on your right.
Let me turn it off. Somebody can try to come where I'm at. Yeah, because it's gonna say where I arrived to. It's that. Oh Lord. Hold on. With the volume. I'm gonna have to holler over so nobody can hear. What was that right now? Is that what? Oh, you turn them down. Okay. Did somebody pay you? See, this boy make me nervous because I can't park in the dark. I drove the wrong car.
The destination is on your right. Arrive.
You got to, and there's that little skinny part. Can we park right in front of this car? I think so. Yep, that's what God wants to happen. Yeah, I hope y'all didn't hear that. Don't you come out here, see more. I got my gun. All right. So anyway, did I bring my gun? There's somebody asked me. They said, Larry, is somebody paying you? I said, ain't nobody paying me but attention. Lord, please. Okay, you know what you're doing. And I said, no, ain't nobody paying me. You got the wrong person. Ain't nobody paying me no money. Did y'all hear what it said? That GPS was loud, and I turned him all the way down. We can tell that's a white man. You know how white brothers and sisters did. They like to be heard. So they lift their voice. You can't turn them down for nothing. Anyway, and I said, anybody pay me them? Well, I seen this one, I seen them. Okay, so let me explain. I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm going to tell you what I did. Now, before I tell y'all this, I need all 1,647 of you guys between YouTube and Facebook to hit like and hit share. We already here, so I got to get up out please. Okay, so what ended up happening was I received a phone call. Let me tell you about the phone call. Now, this ain't always been this way. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and tell this other story, too. I'm going to tell you this other story. So the first, because I took this down the other month, the first thing that somebody did, it was remember I done the whole series on fatherlessness? And there was a particular preacher that allegedly, won't doing what it need to be doing as a darn daddy, but right here preaching. And so the baby mama had made it public. And once it become in the public, then I can say something about it. So I came out here in the public and I said something about it. But this preacher started doing better by the child, and he still wasn't doing 100% according to the baby mama. And what ended up happening was that he started turning a new corner and was doing better and better, and wanted me to take down this live. So I said, okay, that's great, you're doing good. But just so happened, I had just heard from the baby mama not too long ago, so I texted her and I asked her this. I said, well, is he doing better? No. He da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, wait. I said, now this. And I told him, look, I'm not taking down nothing until you start doing exactly what you're supposed to do as a baby daddy. You a whole preacher. I said, but what I can do to help you out, you can come onto the show, and then you can talk about, but she's saying you still ain't, in fact, I didn't even tell him that. I knew what she was telling me. And I said, you can come on the show and talk about how you have made so many changes. Really trying to set it up where the guy can tell the truth, and at the same time, maintain a relationship that I have with her, because she said he ain't doing it. So if he came on the platform and said that he was doing it, then she probably be in the comment section or calling to the show and fight what he said. So I was really trying to get myself out of it, but at the same time, I was trying to give him opportunity. And I didn't really know if the baby mama was lying or he was telling the truth. So I said, well, if he telling the truth, but then he gonna come on the show. But his show with me, because he didn't come on the show. So some months passed. And I got eyes everywhere. So I asked a couple of LRS. I said, check on the see. So then, I think it was Father's Day. Yes, because that was this summer. Father's Day came, and it hit my heart that this preacher was really trying to do better. I didn't even check with the baby mama. But it hit my heart. And I trust my spiritualizations enough to be like, you know what, if that came in my heart like that, then this preacher is really trying to do better. So I reached out to the preacher, and I said to the preacher, I said, preacher, I'm taking down all these videos, and just do what you're supposed to do. God watching, Larry live ain't watching. Goodbye, take care of yourself. So that was that. So that was the reason why I took down that video of that particular preacher, because I feel like my job is to create the conversation out here. And the conversation was fatherlessness and these baby boys, particularly black baby boys, that had not been taken care of and was left out here, without being verified, validated, and all this kind of stuff. They received no affirmation from their father. And I got friends who got that situation with their fathers, and they get up on my skin that I don't like. It's an epidemic in the black community. But that's my job, is to create the conversation. It ain't my job to be no judge. And at the same time, what the hell I know? I don't know what the baby mom. I'm not the baby mama. I'm not the baby daddy. So I just listen to my heart. My spiritualization said, take it down off the thing because he's preaching all the different places. If you Google his name, it popped right up the first thing. Because there's a whole lot of y'all to be watching. They 1,817 of you watching me right now from my car and in my beautiful studio. And you still watching. So that can affect somebody. So I done that. So then, did y'all see the other day, probably about 3 days ago, I put up a choir that was singing. And this choir, were putting their heart in this song. And they said, God, how did they sing that? I done took it down. I don't remember what they were singing. But can y'all hear me still? What the hell are you talking about? Ain't nobody said they lost and they can not hear me. You just be lying. I wonder what you talking about. There ain't nobody said they cannot hear me. Oh, I think I still got the video on my what's the name. I don't have it. I think I deleted it off my phone. The song that these people were singing. You think you might want to check and see if we got set a reservation? Hold on. But this look, these folk was singing something in the place of what they supposed to be saying. They said jealous God, God is jealous. So what song was that they were singing? Did you see that? That was interesting. What was that? What was that they were singing? Do y'all remember? Oh, what a mighty God we serve. They said, what a jealous God we serve. Oh, what a jealous God we serve. So, wow, it's quite interesting. So I put it up. I put it up on my IGs. I put it up on my YouTuberations. I put it up on Facebookings. I even may have put it on my Twitterations. But this was a whole mess. And I do know that the Bible says that, behold, the Lord our God, he is a jealous God. I do understand that. But I don't think folk really understand what that jealous means. Because you hear jealous, you think of the sin jealous, and now y'all know good and well, y'all. There's just certain things you just don't package and wrap around those songs and call it gospel. Why that jealous God? That in your brain that just don't work right. We understand that jealousy, when you really break down and get into all this, it's more so about prioritizing, put God first. You put him first in all that you do. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all of his righteousness, and all these other things going to be added unto you. But when you hear that godless, jealous piece and you isolate like that, it seems like he's sawed up like a whole nigga. And that is not our Jesus. And so somebody that was connected, I didn't know what church it was, but y'all better thank God for this here member. I didn't know it was getting y'all a whole lot of flack, because that's not my job. Number one, my job is to make you laugh. Number two, probably learn, and that's usually through the conversation that I'm spinning, and I'm stirring up a conversation that need to be had. So it's pretty funny. I said, what the hell? What a jealous God we serve. I'm like, the hell is this? What? And so it happened to be that this particular person was over there, and they had a connection when they called me and said, Larry. They said, oh, listen. No, this is, please take this down. People ask me this 1,000 times. Please take this down. Lord, I started another one. Let me get back to that. Y'all remember that video I put up? That preacher. Now, some said he said something else, but it sounded like the UMB that he said. But he said a whole nother word. But I heard the B and I heard the ITCH. Well, I didn't know that happened at. Excuse me. I did not know that happened at a church of someone that I knew. You know what? Larry, be careful, because because they got on my nerves, and I don't even want to drag them, but they really need a dragon. But I ain't gonna drag them. I'll let that go. But anyway, And that video was up, and then it went everywhere, and then I took it down, which I was going to take it down anyway because they were texting me while I was on my way to sleep. And on my way, and as they were texting me and we were talking about taking it down, I fell asleep. And I woke up to a nasty text. And I tell you something. Don't come at me sideways. It just ain't going to go right. And that's what they did. But I still took it down because of what I thought. That there was a question on whether he said B-I-T-C-H or said something else. So for me and my heart, I took it down. But had it been left up to that text, I probably would have came live and dragged everybody connected, especially with everything that I knew. That's that. But getting back to the jealous God that we serve, I said, Larry, please take it. I said, oh, I didn't know it's calling no problem like that. All right, let me take it down. I took it down off my IGs, took it down off my Facebook. I hadn't put it up on YouTube Ration, but I think I put it on Twitter. And I took everything down. Took it down. Why? Someone. It's too much. It's just too muchery. Just too darn much. Too muchery, too darn much. It was too darn much and too muchery. So I said, you know what? Let me just let that be. Y'all going there singing the way y'all want to sing it. It's raggedy. It's off. It's off. That thing is off. But go ahead and sing it off. If that's what you want to do. Jesus is jealous God y'all serve. I'm serving the mighty God. All right. So anyway, that's that. Then I received another phone call. This is the last thing. Somebody said, put it back. Do y'all know? Remember the story, Damien Archat and Regina Archat? What is her name before she got married? I can't remember what her name was. Damien Archat and Regina Archat. That's what we're going to call it. And so I received a phone call. And in this phone call, I began to understand something. Now, that story, you know how I am when it comes to black women. I got 2 sisters, a mom. My mama got 5 sisters, and then her mama got like 9. It's a whole bunch of women. So, and you do anything with black women, you can probably have to fool up with me, especially when it becomes public. And so, being that the news was as it was concerning Damien Archat, and it was in all these publications, you know, and then the arrest, that's what really made me talk about it. Because other than that, it's just a rumor. The police report, people allow police reports all day long. But then the arrest, I said, okay, all right. So this, I can talk, this is a little bit more than just a police report and a rumor. There's a whole arrest that done happened here. And so once that transpired, and I saw that, I said, let me talk about this. It look like he the one upside this shot here. Right there. And so in this phone call, I begin to understand. Now I can get down into, they said this, they said that, that was this. I didn't get into that. But what I found out was this, was that it appears, Martin, Regina Martin, that's the name. Regina Martin and Damien Archat. It appears to me, from what I was told, a post, and this person I was talking to directly connected to her, and said that we are a family that has merged 2 families together, struggling to make this work. And there were some things that popped off, and it appeared a certain way in the public, when really at the root of it was something else that was going on. I didn't even get into what about this and what about that. The only thing I wanted to know was, where is the family at now? Where's Damien Archat and where is Regina Martin? And it came to my understanding that they are working on their relationship. Now, let me say this, pause. They reserve the right to work on their relationship. They reserve the right to be together if that's what they decide. If domestic violence, what was put out there and the arrest and all of that is true, and there was a choking and all this kind of stuff, I'll tell any and every black woman, run. You don't give more than one chance. After that, you go somewhere. But if you do decide to do that, I found out there's counseling going on, individual counseling, family counseling, all this stuff going on. I said, okay, if that's what y'all going to do, and that is how you're going to proceed, then God bless your efforts and your healing and what you are attempting and trying to do. And I made a decision, and I said, okay, so if this is the direction y'all going and you're on a path to healing, then I'm going to take down not just the post and the live, but I'm going to go back to the very beginning of this story, and I'm going to take that down as well. To give you space to heal without, and especially this part when I talk to this particular person, the children Google and that pop up. Oh, so you beat her, or did you? Or I didn't want to be the person sitting across the screen telling them about this. And as I sit right here and I make this statement, you guys, I gotta check this now. There's another preacher that just popped in my mind, and I know he's on a new track now. I'm gonna take that down. I'm gonna go and take down all of the John Gray stuff. I'm gonna take it all down. I am. I am. Hold on. I'm texting somebody to hold me accountable, make sure I do it. Wait a minute. Give me a minute. Who just texting me right here? Yep. You too. I'm taking yours down too. Somebody just texted me. I'm taking yours down too. Yep. Just tell me, John Gray takedown. Okay, Cheryl says she can make sure I remember. And there's another person that just got what? D'Angelo. And the whole D'Angelo story. And D'Angelo. I'm taking it down. Yes. Because he just said he missed some opportunities because of it. I'm going to take that down. Because those stories brought a conversation that we needed to have. We've had that conversation. If we need to have it again, then I believe then another story will come out again when we're back in the same conversation again because the community needs to have it. But I don't see the point of, and by this time, this done did everything it's going to do. So let's move on to the next darn thing. So if y'all ever see some up and we discuss it, and then time pass and it disappears, that's the reason why. Because I just feel in my heart concerning that story that is done, that is complete, and life go on. I think that's that. I like what you said. Everybody has an opportunity or right to heal their marriage and relationships without judgment. And I agree with that. I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. That ain't nobody during business. Yeah. Ain't we? Somebody said we're having a full blast deliverance service on. This would be deliverance in this arena of media. Oh Lord, ain't that something? It wasn't supposed to be that. I didn't come in here like that, but I was gonna explain this and go about my business. Ooh, come on and talk, Hazard. But the actions that led them to the place of needing healing is what caused the issue, not their reporting. But people's brains don't work like that. They make it my problem. Like I went out there and knocked somebody upside the head and was sleeping with this hoe and that hoe and two boys. Now that wasn't what I did. That's what somebody else went did. I'm just talking about it. And it'd be somebody else who put it out. But they keep driving the same thing over and over and over and over. Then what? I have done that. Remember, there was a particular, I can't say the name. There's a particular thing that I drove, but I came back and told y'all that one of the things that was driving that thing was a particular person in my ear. And then I seen that person at the airport and we had a conversation. And we're like, And all that's going to be just cleared. I mean, because it doesn't make no sense. Because the conversation done been had. So what's really going on? Egos back and forth. And I'm gonna say this to other people that report, YouTubers. Some of y'all just be lying, and you shouldn't even be on YouTube. But you're driving the point. Now, the reason why I was driving that point, the person was whatever. Some of that is still up in the air. But I was like going after I had something else that was going on in my ear. And that ain't what God gave me this platform for. That ain't what he gave me. He gave me this platform to make people laugh and to have conversations we have not been having. And all of the learning and everything that comes with it, that's what this platform is for. And sometimes we have to do the dirty work and talk about something that's out there because it needs to be talked about. Hell. But all that extra and going on and on that all over, like I did. I'm thinking about another one too, Sharon. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all gotta help. I gotta text another name. Wait a minute. Cause see, I just kept going on and on and on and on and on. So I'm gonna have to go through there and make sure. I can't believe all this happening on live. Y'all get to see behind the scenes stuff. Patrons would have seen this. I'm gonna have to go through all of those 2019 stories. Cause I've done John Gray over and over. Granted, he done 3 things, but he's in a new place now. In fact, we're supposed to be doing an interview. Then the William Murphy thing. Let me write that down. William Murphy. I think I went a little too hard on that over and over. You know, another one that I kept going over and over on but something always popped off on them. So I'm gonna look through Will Murphy and J Maul and just make sure that I didn't just do too much. I make sure. So I just text this to Kendall. So Kendall will remind me. Sheridan told me, she said, I'm going to remind you. And then I'm pretty sure all of y'all let remind me too. Because that's a lot of work. I got to go through all. Kendall, you got a lot of because that's through Facebook. There's a lot of videos. I have like 480 videos. So that's really like 960 because it's on 2 platforms. But just make sure that we create the conversation about the opportunity that they give us, you know, to have a certain conversation that is important. But outside of that, they're going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I'm gonna have to go through that and make sure there wasn't any type of something else working like it was with that other one. I know it was because there was somebody that was in my ear. Y'all can see some videos disappear. At least you'll know why it is disappearing. All right, let's see. Who is this? I don't even know who you are, baby. Sonolia DC Williams, can you take mine down too? I don't know who you are. December Rose, I remember you. Yeah. Yes, somebody was in my ear as it relates to that particular story. Mm-hmm. Yep. You saying there's no story on those? You just couldn't know. Quit playing with me, gal. You don't be remembering stuff. Somebody take down the story. You have me thinking what did I do to you? But hell, if you did it and then I report on it and move about my business, that's on you. I commentated on it because it was out there in publication, needed to be talked about. And I went on about my business. Lord Jesus. What would you thought? Uncle Larry must have entered another level of worship with God Almighty because he literally freeing folk of their past and allowed them to walk in healing. See, if they walking in, let me tell you, I'm glad you said that. If you done repented and then change your ways and moved on, and I have the power to sort of like erase when somebody's trying to Google up and pull up something on you, trying to throw your past in your face, I think I should, if I got the power to do it, how come I can't take that down? I should be able to do that. Why would I want to keep it up? Money? Well, God can give me more of that another kind of way. Nope. Your story stand up because it's still unfolding. That's my baby mama, y'all. Nope. Our story still unfolding, and we telling all our business for the rest of our life. Somebody say, it's easy to sit back and say they brought it upon themselves, but at the end of the day, they deserve mercy. You know what? What I've learned, you said, especially since now, if they're trying to do better or they are doing better, I think that's a different thing. I think this is what I think, Bonnie. I'm gonna tell you this, and I've always said this on my platform. By the time it get public and make it to my platform, I think I'm like the last stop. It's like, for God, you know how God do with you and me. You better quit your mess, stop it doing. Then somebody else find out you got something going on, it becomes a little rumor in the community. And then it go from a rumor in the community, and now something tangible come out the way you did something balanced in publications. But you know, even with that, people still don't change. John Gray said he did that one enough. He said, but when it got to me, He said there was something about me talking about it. He said that broke his spirit and humbled him. And he started making a real change. Now, that was the third time, because I talked about what they done the first and the second and third time. It wasn't until that third time when it got him. So I think in many ways, sometimes for certain people, certain situations, I get used as a cleanup man. And like the last stop to get somebody's attention to have a change of mind or something. Spoil everything. Yeah. All right. And so it's yeah. And see, Bonnie, I haven't always I first of all, number one, I didn't know my influence for it. My influence was strong in 2018, and I didn't know it. 19, still didn't have no clue. But I knew that I can change somebody's, I can get somebody to look at somebody's differently. I knew that in 2018. I knew that. But the power, let me tell you something. I walked into a room. I was in a room with some major, I wish I could tell you their names. I would be able to tell you in a few months. With some major players. I'm talking people we look up to on TV. No matter where you from, whether you're in the church or secularly, you look up to them. And when I walked in the room erupted. Oh my God, that's Larry. Like, white, old, young, black. Oh, we love your show. And saying my words and remembering a particular show I did. I'm saying, like, ain't no damn Tasha K with 1 million followers. You know, I'm how you know me? I'm not that big. But now I realize it. And it's in my face a lot now. Like, I'm about to get out the car and go eat. I guarantee you. Unless I put this hood on, sometimes that don't even work if I open up my mouth. Oh, I love you, Larry. Can I take a picture? So now I know. So when I'm talking about something, and that's the reason why I do talk about something now. And sometimes the reason why I don't. Because now I understand. So that's why I take the video down. And those names I just named, I'm going through those videos. And me taking them down is going to cost me. But it's all right. Let me tell y'all something. I'll much rather do what's in my heart and mind to do and suffer whatever consequences of that than not do it and suffer them consequences. Oh, hell no. Nope. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Nope. So that's that. All right, I gotta go. I got company in town and we here to eat. Take the key. I love each and every last one. Oh, if you enjoyed the live tonight, and like I said, it's gonna cost me, so you take the $8.88. Can I put it down there so you can see how to do it? Yeah, I'm proud of John too. They still be trying to mess with him, but he done did better. Look how long he ain't did nothing on 2021. Let me think. Have it? That was 2020. Yeah, he did that all 2021. We are so glad. John Gray, God bless you. Bless you. That's it right there. The 1,714 of you on. It's November the 1st. $8.88. Or sign up the Patreon. How you turn this on? Can y'all see me? Oh, now you can really see me good like that. That's a whole lot better. A whole lot better. Okay. He without sin, let me cast the first stone. John Gray, good man, I'm sure. Okay. Eat it. It is for me. I really feel like I am Rona. It's what I'm supposed to do right now. It is for me. I'm glad the victims had a chance to be heard before the perpetrators finally had a change of heart. I feel for those who didn't receive this level of mercy at the hands of those who now want it. Wow. Where the N95. Well, see, the thing is, I'm gonna be eating. I'm gonna go in there, take the mask off. Anyway, same fooling up with K9, and they ain't hauling nobody in here because it's a Monday night. But I got my K9 right on in here. Thank you, nice. Yeah, Lord. We had church tonight, y'all. We had service, deliverance service. Somebody got free of their past. What's his name? What's his name? Now it's time for offering. Wait a minute, can I put the thing back up there? I always switch the thing and folks don't have time to donate. What's his name? Jesus. Y'all say, Jesus. Jesus. What's his name? What's his name? There's power. I feel something moving. Maybe I'm going to go ahead and eat and then go around in the Magic City and lay hands. Because they seem like to me they need prayer. What's his name? Jesus. What's his name? Jesus. What's his name? There's power in the name of deliverance, in the name of salvation, in the name of what's his name? What's his name? Come on, clap your hands. $8.88. What's his name? Jesus. What's his name? Jesus. What's his name? He did it. Why are you capping about Magic City? I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna look at titties. You so used to me being so saved, but I like titties. And it ain't just yours that I like looking at. I look at titties all the time. I just don't go to the strip club and look at titties. But I might go tonight. I'm just playing. I ain't going. You know I ain't going. It's a shame. She know I ain't going. What's his name? What's his name? That power, $8.88. That power in. I bet they in there eating up something. Did y'all see T.S. Madison gonna be on Breakfast Club tomorrow? I am not. You dumb. That T.S. Madison ain't got no sense. What's his name? Hold on. See how offering time it dropped 400 people, 600 people. They 1,457 people here get $8.88 on sign up for what's that? What's his name? What's his name? That power in the name of deliverance in the name of what's his name? Ooh, what's his name? I can't hear y'all saying Jesus back at me. I said deliverance in the name of salvation in the name of. I can't hear y'all saying. Is y'all saying Jesus? I don't hear. Jesus, come on, Pastor Catherine, you with me? Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Okay, Krista Marshall, you're right. Let me get out this car. If I don't get out this car, I'm gonna be here all night, and the food's gonna be cold, and I got to eat because the devil is 10 lies, 3 deceptions, and no. Why'd you put Okay, that turned it off. Let me get on in here. I got my gun. I got everything I need. You can't be leaving your bag in here like this. Somebody be busting my one, but they can't. I think this Rolls Royce is. I think this like the Mercedes. Oh no, that's triple pane glass. But somebody got them, but try to get through that. All right, see y'all later. And I love it with the love of the Lord. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Which one of these lights I had on, Jesus? This one. I got the door open. I can't see it. Let's see when the lights are gonna turn off. Why did the ring keep slipping off my finger? Oh, we don't know. Oh, Lord Jesus. Y'all are still right here watching everything I'm doing. See y'all later.